Hello chums, Robert Ross here on a glorious Sunday. How you doing? Hope you're feeling fit and well. Well, today is the big reveal. Oh yes it is, and this is a huge clue for my all-time favourite film, without a question, a country mile ahead of everything else I think. The Third Man, I adore it. I've over the years had it in various formats, every format known to man pretty much. Even at university I had an old VHS tape of the film in my student digs. I couldn't bear to be without a copy close to hand. So this is my all-time favourite film, and the clue was it features as a glorious comic relief the actor Wilfred Hyde-White, who of course 10 years later played the troublesome Colonel in Carry On Nurse. So that's the clue there. My sister Fiona got it right after a few false starts, so well done Fiona. The Third Man is my favourite film. And I've got to say, glorious good wishes to you and David for your anniversary, your wedding anniversary. You were married 23 years ago today. Gosh, doesn't seem possible. It was 2 years and 1 day after the death of Cuddly Ken that you became an Everett. So there you go. There's a comedy fact for you. And the second film, my second all-time favourite film, is It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, the Big W. And the guest star in that, of course, who went on to do one Carry On, joined the gang for one film, of course, that was Phil Silvers, who guest starred in Follow That Camel. So there you go. Now, Rick Blackman knew this, but he played nice and didn't reveal on social media, public social media. He told me in a message on the first day we announced this. So well done, Rick. You sort of win the non-prize. My undying love and respect, but you have that already. But the one person I don't think I know is a chap called Glyn Jones. Now I sort of recognise the name Glyn Jones, but then I realised the only Glyn Jones I do know is the bloke that wrote Doctor Who and the Space Museum, and that can't be you. But anyway, Glyn Jones, beautifully actually and laudably, he worked it out having listened to a load of my audio commentaries over the years. I must have mentioned these two films at some point. I certainly would have mentioned The Third Man on the Carry On spying commentary. Gerald Thomas, the director of all the Carry Ons up to date, was also the editor on The Third Man, and there's a lovely homage to The Third Man in Carry On spying. But anyway, I recommend these lovely, now I've got them all on different versions, the lovely Blu-rays. That's the Third Man on Studio Canal, beautiful 4K restoration, and this is the Criterion collection on It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, which is just stunning. You can get a little map inside there to follow the guys going around on their trail to get the money. So those two films, there wouldn't be a bad double bill, those two films, we could do that. Talking of which, thank you so much for your lovely company last night on the second hashtag comedy horror double bill. That was a joy. We'll be doing another one of those this coming Saturday, so look out for the announcement for that. And also, the BBC Two, start a season of classic British comedies tomorrow, and one of them is one of my all-time favourite films, probably my favourite British comedy, which is The Lavender Hill Mob, which has not got an ounce of fat on it. It's a perfect comedy film. That's coming up in a few days' time. But tomorrow from 3:15, it's School for Scoundrels. Ian Carmichael versus Terry Thomas, chasing after the gorgeous Jeanette Scott. So if you fancy that, 3:15 on BBC Two. And tomorrow's recommendation for Talking Pictures TV, I'm trying to make these things not clash, because I like to see them with Nation, I'm sure you do too. So tomorrow's Talking Pictures TV is another early one, 7:10 in the morning, and it's another nearly Carry On film from Peter Rogers and Gerald Thomas. That's The Big Job, starring Sid James and a whole host of brilliant people. Sylvia Sims, Joan Sims, Jim Dale, Dick Henry, Lance Percival. It's glorious, glorious heist comedy film. So check into that. A wonderful one, 7:10 tomorrow morning. And the final thing today is the most important thing of all. My two good friends, brilliant actors. I've seen a lot of actors on stage in my time, but these two are absolute heroes of mine, and they're great chaps too, is David Benson and Jack Lane. Now, David and Jack, before this thing hit, they were beautifully touring the country to great success in their Dad's Army radio show. Now, they're doing a wonderful thing tonight, British Summertime, 7:30 this evening. They're doing one episode, the very last episode that Jimmy Perry and David Croft wrote, and they're doing it from their individual homes, live to the nation, 7:30. We'll put their website, it's dadsarmyradioshow.org, I think, but we put it down there, 7:30 live. It would also be on YouTube. All the links will be at that website, and they're being lovely about it. They're going to have it live on the website for 24 hours after tonight. So if you miss it tonight, you can watch it tomorrow up until 7:30 on Monday evening. And please, if you do watch it, it's a superb performance. Both of them are just incredible. But please donate to the charity they're supporting, which is called Acting for Others. And the link will be there as well on their website. So enjoy that tonight. And it beautifully comes to an end at 8 p.m, just in time to sit down and watch Her Majesty the Queen address the nation. These are tough times, and I think it's going to be amazing to hear from Her Majesty tonight. So that's 8 p.m. So that's today's message. Have a lovely Sunday. If you've got a garden, sit out there, have a book, put some music on. I've been playing a lot of Jacqueline du Pré this morning, which has been very reassuring. So anything that makes you feel happy and calm, play that, have a glass of wine, enjoy the sun, and keep safe. Bye for now.